Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, Tuesday, 20th of August. Well, this is the 15-minute chart, and we got the pullback that everyone was waiting for. At least I was waiting for yesterday, some kind of a pullback to really see this market going lower, but we got the big spike to the upside, and now today we are getting a little bit of pullback, but this market is still super extended. But today's maneuver, today's move, it's quite vicious because during the overnight we were just chopping, chop, chop, chop. We tried to push the gap that we established in. Let me just show you. There was a gap from here on the 23rd of July. If we go to the 1-minute chart on that day, we can see how, let me just show you. The market moved down quite aggressively, and it was a big gap during that day. Sorry about this. Here it is. So there was that gap down, this gap, and during the overnight, we took all this zone down here. So the gap behind was this in here. So this is this liquidity and then the gray area. And that gray area was 19,931. Gap close up here at 946. And we got liquidity down here, a 30-minute push and a late spike. Late spike is whenever the market in the final hour of trading session, like yesterday, in the final hour, the market moves, spikes to the upside or to the downside. In this case, the base of that move is this zone. Is the last zone in which the 30-minute candle pushed higher. If we check the 30-minute candle, there it is. That's the base of the late spike. And when we open higher than that late spike, the probabilities of continuation to the upside increases. So I was really watching for kind of pullback into this 30-minute fair value gap or even the base of the late spike, and then a move higher to really close this gap. But as I was saying, during the overnight, we were chopping. I got a short setup down here. We left the fair value gap. This is another fair value gap that I was waiting for liquidity, push higher, and I was targeting pre-market lows. But after this chop, I was just, okay, let's just target this minor sell side liquidity. So we got the push into the fair value gap and the first low of the candle, the stop at the highs of that fair value gap, and risking 5 points to gain 18 points. It was super slow, super choppy, super low liquidity. Look at this volume imbalance. I mean, there was a lot of things that I didn't like in the overnight. But then the market pushed lower and into the open. Look at this move. From the open straight to the upside, 107 points. For then push lower, open an inverse fair value gap, and then move lower. I was really hesitant to take this short because of the why are we doing this? Because we didn't take liquidity. The thing that convinced me to really take this trade is this SMT. Look at this high, look at this high. This was a lower high, but at the same time, the ES was putting a higher high. So there was a divergence here, and then the ES moved again into the range for the Nasdaq to not being able to really push these highs. So that divergence was quite bearish, and that's why I was saying, okay, I got a decent trade in the overnight. Let's risk a little bit of those profits into this short setup that I don't know why it's happening, but it's a setup. So this candle was my main target. We really pushed that, and I was trying to get in here, but the move was so quick that I just got around here, around 92 or things like that. And the stop was up here at the candle that made the fair value gap, and we just melted. 1, 2, 3, 4 points, 4 minutes to really retrace everything. I was just targeting, I was not believing what was happening, but the target, these relative equal lows were quite juicy. And there it is, 2.07 reservoir ratio, 1 to 2 for 46 points. And then it continued. It continued until when? Where are we right now after the open? Well, we are still below this range. So basically this fair value gap is still ruling the day. Let me just put that back in. I don't know why it disappeared. So this is the 15-minute inverse fair value gap that is still ruling the day. After the bearish engulfing candle, this is the candle that we need to go higher. And we bounce off a 15-minute order block plus a 5-minute fair value gap, or even a 15-minute, I don't know, some kind of level around 740. It was a little bit short of the 50% retracement, and another order block. This one was really juicy. I was waiting for that actually. But we got the move higher again. We tapped. I was not watching the market down here, but this was quite a good setup. Look at the amount of times that we tapped this fair value gap. And then we tried until we took this liquidity and then again lower. Today is a nasty day. Nvidia is being destroyed again. Semiconductors are all in the red. Banks are all in the red. Small caps are deep in the red. Dollar is in the red. Yields are in the red. I mean, there's a lot of red in the market. Let me just show you the heat map on stocks. There's a lot of red. So a little bit of green here in technology services, but not by a lot. So today is a day of manipulation, nasty moves. I mean, it's Jackson Hole Symposium week, and there's no news. There's nothing that is providing a catalyst for this market to really move. So they are just some people, big participants, either taking profits or taking advantage of the low liquidity. I mean, today is just a day to forget about it and see how it ends. Maybe we end up 0%. We are just minus 0.24, and we are double bottoming here. So perhaps we continue pushing higher and we even have another late spike. Who knows? This gap is I'm going to watch this guy the entire week until it's closed. And then I have higher levels up there in the 1-hour chart, which are also pertaining to this zone, and then these relative equal highs. I mean, there's a lot of targets still to the upside, but I don't know why today was not the day to take them. So we just melted, we tried, we pushed lower, we are doing a double bottom, we are trying to bounce again, we are fighting pre-market lows. I mean, trust me, today is not worth it anymore, not even the power hour. So be smart and just take your losses, take your gains, take whatever you extracted the market today, and watch the close, analyze, reassess the situation, and tomorrow will be another day. So that's all from my side. As always, thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, because I upload videos like this one every single day for market forecasts, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time as always. Remember that the trading day is not over yet. It's not worth it. Trust me, I highly recommend you stop trading right now and you watch the close, you reassess your levels, you rechart your stocks, your indices, and tomorrow live to trade another day. So Stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow.